It's the Two Dogs Radio Show. Sports Talk has two new voices, Jerome and Yo, talk NFL, NBA, NCAA, and local sport. It's the Two Dogs Radio Show with Jerome and Yo on the
right about now.
Let's go.
Find them on Facebook, the Two Dogs Sports.
Two Dogs, are you ready? Breakdown raw, breakdown raw, breakdown raw. Sports talk, you want it, you gon' get it. Hot news and interviews, custom fitted. Drone and Yo talking, plus they live it. Fun and laughs, they gon' give it. Matchups for the week, this your spot. Never fumble the ball, always caught. Two Dogs, bar for state fight. There's the bell, let's start the fight.
What's up, what's up, what's up? It's the Two Dog Sports Talk Show coming at you this Tuesday afternoon in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where it's just outside raining and everything else. They're talking about snow and stuff right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, man. Hey, man, so what's been going on, yo? Hey, we on a good bit early because of the weather, so what's been going on, yo?
Bruh, it won't make its mind up. Like, couple of days it was 60 degrees. Now it's 30, chance of snow. Seems like everybody Bible studied and canceled already. School is gonna be distance learning. Bro, remember when we was back in school? And then we get a snow day, we didn't have to do nothing, but they have to do distance learning.
Hold on, come on. Hold on, you got schools already canceled?
Yes. Some schools is coming in an hour later.
Ain't nothing happening.
I think I want me to freestyle.
So why? Hold on, time out. So why are they coming in an hour later and ain't nothing going on? We might not even get the weather that they talking about we getting.
Bro, they talking about it's supposed to start snowing like 7 or 8 tonight. It's been snowing in Oklahoma City since 10 this morning.
And I don't think it's gonna be like they say it's gonna be, man. I think it's gonna be. I don't think we're getting what they say we're gonna get.
They say we're supposed to get between 2 and 5, and south of here is supposed to get between 6 and 10, and then NWA, Northwestern Arkansas, they're supposed to get a foot.
Well,
bro, I'm just telling what the news said. You know, I'm just like, that's kind of, I'm like, man, they didn't came first. We were just supposed to get a dusting. Then it came back and said, yeah, we're gonna get between 2 and 5.
It's Oklahoma, man. It's Oklahoma. You never know what you're gonna get. But we try to take safety precautions because we want everybody to be safe.
True.
And my wife told me, she said, I'm not worried about you. I know you can drive in this stuff. It's those other folks that I'm worried about.
Yeah, because I don't want to get hit and and then they hit you with the line, no insurance.
Yeah, it depends on what side of town you on.
Yeah.
But hey, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna take a quick break. On this show, when we come back, we're going in on NFL playoffs this weekend. It was so hot and ready last weekend, but we're going to be right back on the $2 Sports Talk Show.
Hey. Hop out the gym, I just give praises to God for all of this muscle I'm getting. Raised up the rod for me and my brothers, you know that's for all of the truth we be spitting. I don't put fear in the man, but I hope that the demons are scared when they see me coming. That's just for me and my wordies, my hope could be repping my God, yeah, we be repenting. If that's a problem for you, I suggest you just take it to all of the angels upstairs. Wait, if you won't really get down to the problem, my generation facing multiplication of drugs and the alcohol. Y'all stay off out of route, don't need an autumn, I'll vacate a Panama screen, but it's out the ball. I got more dancing to do than the church clap. When's the last time that the church made a new slap? I got more hits than the college defensive back. People be dissing and now they just running back. They hear the music, the spirit inside of it. Wonder how I just got saved after playing back all my old music. That's a to-do list. Make a new hit. Ask Jesus to juice it. Where is it at? When you leave this earth, where is it at? Go ask yourself that question. Where is it at? I need my family with me. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Yeah. Like, where do your soul be? I just be getting up early and working my craft. They say I'm like Kobe. I ain't just running for nothing. I swear that I'm coming for something. The people around me just gotta go straight up to heaven. I want you to be that life got me becoming a whole different human. I like it, I love it. Depression was hard, but thank God I stuck it. All of the lies that God got me touching. I needed problems. Woman of God needed to pray for me. She ain't gonna play with me. 31 verses, yeah, you get the playbook, and I'm trying to find it. Just not too actively. I let it happen. See, I ain't that desperately yet. Yeah, if you partake.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah Watts, the Community Development Director for Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease.
And my name is Lindsay Corbett, Community Health Worker Director of Supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like you, we are weary of this pandemic. Unfortunately, people of color are disproportionately affected by this virus. The COVID-19 vaccine has been shown effective, not in keeping us from getting the virus, but from hospitalizations and death.
So let me ask you, will you roll up your sleeve and get the vaccine? It's the best shot we've got at fighting this virus. Do it for your life, your family, and your community. To find out more information about the COVID-19 and how it's impacting Oklahomans like you and me, and to find out vaccination sites, go to vaxok.org. That is vax, VAX,
Turn it up and listen.
It's the Juice Radio Show, bringing the livest people on our show. Tulsa's top chefs, music artists, and entrepreneurs sit down exclusively with The Juice.
You're now rocking with the best.
The Juice Radio Show, Tulsa.
This is KBOB 89.9 FM, Tulsa. And now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live at KBOB899.com.
Hey, hop out the gym, I just give praises to God for all of this muscle I'm getting. Raised up the rod for me and my brothers, you know that's for all of the truth we be spitting. I don't put fear in the man, but I hope that the demons are scared when they see me coming. That's just for me and my wordies, my hope could be repping my God, yeah, we be repenting. If that's a problem for you, I suggest you just take it to all of the angels upstairs. Wait, if you won't really get down to the problem, my generation facing multiplication of drugs and the alcohol. Y'all stay off out of route, don't need an autumn, I'll vacate a Panama screen, but it's out the ball. I got more dancing to do than the church clap. When's the last time that the church made a new slap? I got more hits than the college defensive back. People be dissing and now they just running back. They hear the music, the spirit inside of it. Wonder how I just got saved after playing back all my old music. That's a to-do list. Make a new hit. Ask Jesus to juice it. Where is it at? When you leave this earth, where is it at? You ask yourself that question, where is it at? I need my family with me, where is it at? Like, where is it at? Like, where is it at? Yeah, like, where do your soul be? I just be getting up early and working my craft. They say I'm like Kobe. I ain't just running for nothing. I swear that I'm coming for something.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. Here on KBOB 89.9 FM. That's Mr. P. Rich. That's some of the new music we got going on. That's P. Rich. That's the song Where. Hey, man, we try to bring the hottest gospel rap out there, hottest gospel hip hop out there. We try to display it on the $2 Sports Talk Show.
That was kind of fire, bro.
Yeah.
You be spitting.
Yeah. That was fire. Hey, man, let's get to the game, man.
Okay.
Let's get to this game this weekend. And I know it's the one everybody want to hear us talk about. They want to hear us talk about the Dallas Cowboys against San Francisco 49ers. Because they know that me and you both Drawn and Yo, we both Dallas Cowboy fans, but we spit it like it is. We don't sugarcoat nothing because we Dallas Cowboy fans. We tell you like it is. We tell you straight up. If they stunk, they stunk. If the game was terrible, it's terrible. We don't sugarcoat nothing with you.
True.
And we ain't going to sugarcoat nothing with you now. And we're going to tell y'all straight facts. First of all, straight facts is, let's really take a fine look at this game. If you talk to San Francisco 49er fans, and if they really want to be honest about the game, they understand, if they know, Dallas lost this game more than San Francisco actually took it and won it. Dallas had many opportunities, but they didn't capitalize, and that is the difference between the game. Dak has to capitalize. He cannot throw the interceptions. He have to. Your defense is playing lights out. Yeah, they didn't get you no turnovers, but they put you in good predicaments where you can drive down the field and score. You have to capitalize. Kellen Moore has to draw better plays. And I know when the running back of Dallas went out, when he broke his leg, broke the bone of his leg, the San Francisco 49ers was happy. They fans was happy because it didn't look good if he stayed in that game. Because Dallas was moving the ball. Second quarter, they was moving the ball. But let's be real. But congratulations, San Francisco 49ers. Y'all won it. Y'all going to the NFC Championship game. You did what you had to do. You capitalized on Dallas mistakes. And that's all you can do as a football team, as a defense, as an offense, is make the other team make mistakes, and you capitalize on them. And that Dallas got to get a good QB coach. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you like it is. If they don't, Dallas would be looking for another quarterback in about another year or two. That's all it is. What say y'all?
Well, first of all, I can't wait till sports betting gets in effect in Oklahoma, because I knew that it was going to be the under, and it was way under. That's for one thing. Second of all, 49er fans, be happy. Y'all won a game by, what was it, 5 points, 6 points?
Yeah, 7 points. 7 points, 12, 19-12.
19-12. That means Dallas stopped y'all high-powered offense that y'all been scoring 30 points per game. Y'all couldn't even put up 20.
They scored one touchdown.
One touchdown. A bunch of field goals.
Yep. 3 field goals.
So that's
four field goals.
4 field goals and 1 touchdown. So, I mean, San Francisco played good, but let's give props to especially the defense, to shutting down an offense that is, has so many great skilled players. Deebo Samuels didn't do a whole lot. McCaffrey didn't do a whole lot. They was pretty much held in check. If Dallas could have drove the ball down the field like they did first half, second half, this game would have been over with.
If Turpin didn't let a cotton picking 80-year-old kicker stop him, all you had to do is cut right.
Instead of spin moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you run a 4.340. Come on. Robbie Gold couldn't catch them if they was on the phone booth. But you allowed this man to catch you. You allowed this man, his kicker, to tap. That's touchdown, man. That's touchdown.
Yeah. Let's also give props to CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb played a heck of a game.
Now bump all this props. Now, see, I'm telling, bump all this prop stuff, man. Bump all this prop stuff. We done gave the props. It's time to tell it like it is. Dallas didn't do enough. They made too many mistakes. That's this ball game. Bump all the props.
Well, I was going to get to that.
No, bump all the. You being too nice today.
No, I'm not being nice. I'm just calling it how I see it. Dak. It seems like, well, we said it earlier, but he plays better when he's not in the pocket.
Yep.
Because it seems like when he stands in the pocket, it seems like he wants to stare at one receiver, or he looks to his guy he thinks is going to catch the ball.
And what's that? And that's what he do every time. That is why I say he gotta have a QB coach. We've seen that in many occasions. A receiver be wide open and he won't throw it because he's unsure, and he'll throw it to the other receiver that's wide. Throw the ball. Throw the ball.
So you think he needs to go to the same coach that Jalen went to? Because Jalen throwing cats open.
Yeah. You have, you listen to people talk all the time.
Yes.
And they say in the NFL, quarterbacks has to throw the receiver open. All the good ones, they throw the spots because things is a split second. I ain't never played quarterback in the NFL. I never will. But I listen to other quarterbacks and they talking and what they say. And I watch Joe Burrows and I watch Jalen Hurts, and you see them a lot of times they throw into a spot. They throw to a spot and the receiver runs to it. He throwing because they know the receiver is running a pattern, so they know if they throw it to this spot, the receiver's going. You don't see Dak doing that often.
Nah, he doesn't throw any back shoulder throws. He don't do that. I haven't seen him do that once. And that's when Aaron Rodgers lives off of.
But you don't see him really throwing across the middle to lead the receiver. The receiver has to be wide open. He don't really lead the receiver to the spot.
Well, maybe that's something he's going to work on this offseason.
Hey, man, he been in the league all these years. Shouldn't he already been working on that? Jalen been in the league 2 years. He already worked it on. Joe Burrow's been in the league 3 years. He already worked on it. Bring in Peyton Manning, somebody that can teach this man how to throw the ball as a quarterback. We have to, and not make stupid mistakes. He sit there and he pumped the ball 4-5 times before he get rid of the ball. This is why I say he's better on the move than sitting in the pocket. People say, well, look what he did. When he played Tampa Bay, he was on the move.
The whole game.
The whole game, he was on the move. He wasn't a pocket quarterback. He was steady moving. And that's what happened. And that's what it looked like in the whole game. And this is what he's not doing when we in the game. He's not. This last game, he played more in the pocket instead of letting him use his legs. You let the man use his legs. And then when he had an opportunity to run, come on, man. At least run and try. You're in the playoffs. Run the ball and try to make the first, get back to the line of scrimmage at least. He didn't even do that.
Well, I think he was more worried about getting hurt than making the first down. That's just what I think. Yeah. But it is what it is. The Cowboys need to really look at themselves in the mirror and say, we can be better than what we were this year. We can make a longer playoff push. But when it gets time to the nitty gritty, they got to be able to get first downs. They got to be able to get in sync on the offense and drive the ball down the field.
Hey, man, question. How many times are we going to say the same thing every year? Cowboys need to look themselves in the mirror and see that they can be better. Cowboys need to look at themselves in the mirror and see what they can do. Cowboys need to look at themselves in the mirror and do. We've been saying this for the past 27 cotton picking years.
Well, I mean, it's other teams that hasn't been there as well, but everybody.
No. We say that crap too. Oh, it's other teams. Dallas ain't the only one who ain't been there. Hey, but we're the Dallas Cowboys. We ain't the Minnesota Vikings. We ain't the raggedy Detroit Lions.
Why they gotta be raggedy, bro?
It's like the Pittsburgh, Dallas, New England. Certain teams
have an aura.
Has an aura. New York Giants has an aura.
Yeah.
No. Bump all that. We're the Dallas Cowboys. If you on the Dallas Cowboys, it's automatic. That's why they say Dak could take a pay cut. That's why Dak ain't got to get this big money. Because he's going to get all the money endorsement deals. Because he played for who?
The Dallas
Cowboys.
Well, this is a league where there's only going to be one happy team at the end of the season.
Well, good goobity goose. We've been unhappy for the past cotton picking 27 years. Hey, when are we gonna be able to, when are we gonna just get tired of being satisfied with being satisfied?
Well, we could be in some. We're on one.
Okay, you sitting there stuttering because you can't even get it straight.
We're on one end of the spectrum. Like there's a couple of teams that have multiple Super Bowls. You know, Pittsburgh, New England, Dallas, San Francisco,
Kansas
City have multiple Super Bowls. New York Giants, the Commanders, Tampa Bay has a couple. But then there's other teams.
Baltimore got a couple.
Baltimore has a couple. But then there's other teams like Cleveland, like Cincinnati, like Buffalo.
They're not the Dallas Cowboys.
But I'm just saying.
No, they're not the Dallas. Man, you can't even put them in the same league as being the Dallas Cowboys.
Arizona.
Lord have mercy. You're really shopping right there.
Well, there's teams that hasn't never even made it to
it don't matter. They're not the Dallas Cowboys. They don't have the same mystique. They don't carry the same weight. You walk anywhere. You have something on Dallas. It's gonna go.
Either you're gonna get love or you're gonna get hate.
I was in Sam's yesterday.
Okay.
I'm standing around. All of a sudden, this man started talking. I'm wondering, what is this man talking about? He started talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
Because you had on a Dallas.
Because I had on Dallas Cowboy hat.
Yeah, I get it all the time.
Where Cincinnati had around town.
Well,
where Arizona Cardinals had around town. Where Cleveland Browns had around all town. Where raggedy Houston Texans had around town. And watch how many people come up to you and say something.
Well, this
how much respect. I'm not meaning to cut you off, but you got me there. This how much respect we get. You see someone else in the house and the room, you don't even know them. But you just see a Dallas Cowboy hat, Dallas Cowboy shirt, and you automatically give the head nod.
Yeah.
You automatically give them approval. You don't even know them. Well, they just got the Dallas Cowboys stuff on. You talking about Tiller don't even know nothing about football. He's a producer standing in gap for trade today. Tiller don't know nothing about football. But Tiller worked down. He used to work at Lee's, the hat shop in the mall. When someone came in with a Dallas Cowboy hat, what happened? He said they get compliments. When someone asks for, when they come in with a ask for a Washington Commanders hat, there's nothing. They say, okay, let me go see if I can find one. Come on, man. Tiller can walk around with a Dallas Cowboy hat, and he ain't no bit more a Dallas Cowboy fan, and someone gonna give him a head nod. It's a different ball game when you a Dallas Cowboy. Come on, so when are we going to get tired? This is why people keep saying what they saying, because we act like we just satisfied. Really? I think it's arrogance. I think we're take for granted because we are the Dallas Cowboys, and we take it for granted, and we know that no matter whether we lose, when Dallas went 1-40, when they got beat 44-0 that year, I think they won like one game under Tom Landry that year, Dallas still was the talk of the league.
True.
You listen to sports radio. People talking about more about the Dallas Cowboys this week than they are about the Cotton Bing championship games this weekend.
Well, I mean, that's because it's either two things. Either you're gonna spew hate or you're gonna give love. Stephen A has been having a field day because the Cowboys got knocked out of the playoffs. He's been having a field day. Stephen A, if you're listening.
He ain't listening to this show, but we already know. Go ahead.
If you ever get the cojones to have true Dallas Cowboys on, you need to have Two Dog on your show, bro. And let us come on there so we can spit some game to you and show you what these Dallas Cowboys is really about.
What we gonna say? Right now we can't say nothing. Only thing we can say, hey, you're a Dallas Cowboy fan. Hey, you're gonna get a gig. Guarantee you're gonna get something.
Well,
Tony Romo, he got that gig he got because of what?
He was a Dallas Cowboy quarterback.
Troy Aikman got that gig because of what?
He was a Dallas Cowboy quarterback.
ESPN gave Emmitt Smith a shot because of what?
He was a Dallas Cowboy running back.
Thank you. Man, come on. Dak did a yogurt commercial.
And a sleep number big.
And sleep number big because of what?
He's a Dallas Cowboy quarterback.
Thank you. Come on, man. It carries. Do you see any Cleveland Browns doing anything?
When Baker was there, he was doing a lot of commercials for Progressive. I'm just saying.
Well, he wasn't doing nothing on the field, so he might as well do a commercial.
Yeah.
That's one thing. He wasn't doing nothing on the field, he might as well do a commercial. Hey, that's what I'm saying. But we got Dallas has to play. Dallas has to get fed up with all the stuff of just saying, say the Dallas Cowboys. Get out your head. Stop looking at you the Dallas Cowboys and say, we supposed to go in here and we supposed to wreck shop. We supposed to do. Look at Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons got the attitude of, hey, bump that. We supposed to go wreck shop. And if you don't like it, tough cojones.
Well, first of all, we got to be able to compete with the team in our own division. We got to be able to beat the team in our own division. Because the team in our own division went and made a couple of moves, and they're by far the better team.
And tell the truth, I probably would pick Philly this week. If Dallas and Philly played this weekend, 9 times out of 8, well, no, I ain't going to say 9 or 8. Probably 5 out of 10 times, I probably would pick Philly this week. I probably would pick Philly. Why? Because you don't know what in the world Dallas is going to do. They so unpredictable. Look at this. We played the week before we played the Tampa Bay. Dak rolling out, Dak running the ball, Dak moving, hitting. And this week we played the Tampa Bay. Dak sitting in the pocket. Dak ain't running the ball. Come on. Like I said, I think the game this weekend is gonna be. I do think that this is supposed to be a ball game. It's supposed to be a battle of the offenses. Both teams got good defenses. Don't get me wrong. Both teams got good defenses. Both teams' weakest link is their secondary. Both teams. Their front seven, boy. But the secondary, both teams, that's their weakest link. Both of them got good offenses. Both of them has good schemes, good coaching schemes. All of them.
Hey, bro, can we address something? Can we address Zeke? To me, Zeke needs to go. Because Zeke is not an every down back. All he do is get a yard in a cloud of dust. This year have you seen him break a 20-yard run?
He ain't got to get up and go like that no more. He can break a 10. You say you want to address. Okay, I'm supposed to address Zeke for you.
Yeah, please do.
This is my thing on Zeke. It's time for Zeke to go. But
thank you.
But if Zeke, and what they saying is, well, I'm hearing, Zeke is willing to take a pay cut to stay with Dallas. He's not Zeke ain't finna get $10 million, $9 million nowhere. That he already know that. So why wouldn't I say, let me take a pay cut to stay with Dallas? I ain't finna get that. But he knows that in Dallas, he's gonna make up money with endorsements. Because why?
He plays for the Dallas Cowboys.
Thank you. So my thing, if Zeke is willing to take a pay cut, maybe about $3 million a year.
$3 million?
Yeah, I give him at least $3. You got to give him at least $3.
I think the league minimum is $7.
Okay, you got to go. Okay, then league minimum. You got to give him league minimum.
Dang, he cut. Boy, you hear the general manager? I wouldn't want to work for Drone because Drone gonna cut all your little pocket short. Good Lord.
Hey, okay, so league minimum. I give him league minimum.
Dang,
and he have to understand. Hey, dude, you're not that back. You are our third down back. Because we need you for blocking. You're going to be a coach on the sideline. And you are short yardage back.
Man.
That's what you are. And I need you to understand that. Pollard is our starter. He will start the game. And we're drafting another running back to help along with Pollard. We paying you
to coach him up.
And also to show him how to block on passing down, because Zeke is a heck of a pass protector. He's
except that last play where dude just gave him bull rush him and put him right on his butt.
Hey man,
I'm just saying.
Hey man, I'm gonna go with Jerry Jones. Hey dude.
I didn't understand that play.
I deserve $1 million of a contract just for that crap that they had me do. Because that was the stupidest thing.
You ever seen? That was I had never thought I'd ever seen a pro.
I think what they did, they thought they was gonna catch him off guard, which they almost did in San Francisco, called timeout. And I think they were gonna spread him out, and they was trying to hit Turpin and let Turpin break one.
Okay,
because the way they was running the ball. But Ward came up and said, no, bro.
Not today.
If they wanted to call the timeout, they might have would have caught San Francisco off guard. But like I said, Zeke, I would tell him, hey, you put me on a stupid play like that again, I get a $2 million bonus right off the bat. Bump that. I ain't finna get trucked like that. I ain't Mac Jones. Finna get me trucked. But you gotta have the understanding with Zeke.
So you just gonna be a cut. Just nah, bro. You ain't it no more. You not the man. So you just gonna tell him that off top.
he gonna know he not the man because he's not gonna get the money that he thought he was gonna get from elsewhere. That's why he's saying he's willing to take a pay cut. He know that the market for him is slim
to none.
So wouldn't you be willing to say take a pay cut? Doubt, hey dude, I'm not gonna hit y'all. I can't. He know he can't hit nobody over the head. He know he can't get $12 million, $13 million, $14, $15 million a year. He know that. He know the best he probably can get is maybe $7 million, if that's the rookie minimum, if that's the league veteran minimum. He already know that. Zeke is not in any shape, form, or fashion.
Turn it up and listen. It's the Juice Radio Show, bringing the live.
Zeke in any shape, form, or fashion dumb. He ain't no dummy. So he already know.
Okay. I didn't think, well, he was making what, $15 million a season with the $90 million?
Let me see. Hold on. Let's pull it up. So some of these players ain't dumb. They not. They not no idiots. Some of them might act like they idiots, but they not. He signed a 6-year, $90 million contract. His salary this year, his base salary was $10.9. His cap hit was $16.7. Zeke ain't making. You gonna give Zeke $10.9? You gonna give Zeke that because he a free agent? You gonna give Zeke $10.9?
No. So I wonder if they could franchise him. Where would he be franchised?
Who gonna for real?
I'm just saying. That ain't no.
And they ain't even nothing to think about.
Oh, okay.
Franchise Zeke for what?
I'm just saying.
Franchise tag with somebody that's gonna do something
instead of a yard in a cloud of dust.
Yeah.
And look to fall down.
Zeke, no, he ain't getting another 6-year, $90 million contract.
Oh yeah, that should be null and void.
Zeke know that he might get a 2-year, maybe $13 million contract.
So that's about 6.5 a year. That's what you're giving him. That's it.
Am I crazy?
But you cutthroat though, Drone. I get it. You cutthroat, boy. If you was a general manager, I don't know how many people gonna get to play for you because you don't want to get nobody no money. You don't want to get nobody no money. I guess you're gonna buy another yacht like Jerry with your extra money.
What you talking about?
Oh no. He ain't get 90 million. He might get $6 million? Bruh. You cut. Okay, let's talk about the rest of this game. Let's talk about the Bengals Bills. And this week I went 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that Buffalo would show up and show out at home.
League minimum 10 plus years is 1.65. 1.65. If you've been in the league 10 plus years, veteran minimums 1.65.
Okay.
1.165 million. I gave more than that.
Okay. Barely.
Whatever. Whatever. But hey, it is what it is. you need to improve.
Boy, I know you would be well up under the cap. You'd be like, you want to get what? Nah, you need to cut that in half, player.
Player. Cut it in half.
Cut it in half.
Cut it. No. Cut it in 3/4.
Dang! Cut it in 3/4. Man.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. That's where it is. But okay, Buffalo, Cincinnati.
I thought Buffalo would be at home with the Bills Mafia and show up and show out.
What'd you say after I?
Then
What you say after I?
after I,
Yeah, what you say after I?
after I,
Yeah, you said I thought.
Yeah.
I thought. Like my aunt just said, you need to stop thinking then.
and then I watched the ball game. Joe Cool comes out and say, "Oh, y'all didn't do nothing to the ball when y'all first got it. Well, let me show y'all what I do with this thing. Touchdown. They get the ball back, 3 and out, punt. Joe Cool said, "Oh, y'all gonna give me the ball back? Well, we're gonna score again before the end of the first half. But first quarter, we have 14-0. And they never looked back."
Hey man, the coolest thing that I seen Joe Cool say, he said after the game, he said, I guess they better get them refunds out of
Yeah.
Hey man, I just think that with everything that they went through, I just think that it was too overwhelming, and the snow didn't help none. And when
And you would think them being at home with the player being at the game, coming to the locker room, you think that would energize the team and put them on another level. But that didn't happen.
No, it didn't.
The Bengals came out in that all white. I wish they had wore the white helmets. And they just put the smackers down on them.
But you got.
And Josh Allen.
The scheme
was not Josh Allen.
Well, now they saying he been having a hurt elbow. It's like he couldn't even throw. The Bengals wasn't getting really a big pass rush on him.
No, but he was just making.
But he was just short arming the ball. He wasn't right. They say now that his elbow has been hurt for a while. His elbow been hurt for a while. That's what they say.
Bruh, see, see this what irks me. You know, we thinking he 100% healthy. Then all of a sudden, he has a nagging injury, and that's why his performance wasn't up to snuff.
It wasn't even. It was.
Miss me with that, bro. If you have a bad game, you have a bad game.
It wasn't even up to a full snuff. It wasn't up to snuff. It wasn't. You giving him a little bit too much credit when you give him a full snuff, because this performance wasn't even a snuff.
No, it wasn't. But Josh Allen does have a lot on his shoulders. He don't have no running game. He has to be the running back, the quarterback, the playmaker.
Who fault is that?
Your general manager.
No. He need to take his behind up in the GM office. Say, hey, dog.
Why we can't get nobody behind me?
Y'all need to give me a running back, and I need another receiver besides Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs can't be the only one I throw it to, and I need a running back that's gonna be able to hit some holes and give us a running game. If y'all can't get that, trade me. I'm tired of getting beat up and bumped up and bruised up, and I'm the running back, I'm the quarterback, I'm the water boy, I'm the towel man. I shag the jerseys after the game. I'm tired of doing all that. Y'all got to give me some help up in here, something.
He get $43 million a year, bro.
I don't. And
$43 million.
And
I'm just saying, it's hard to construct a team when the quarterback is making almost half of what everybody makes on the team.
Hey man, this is my issue. It's like Cincinnati coach came out. Cincinnati owner came out and said that Burrow should take less money so they can get some more players. Okay, I get it. But of all the owners to say that, he ain't the one.
Right.
You the one that had your players sharing jock straps.
Yeah.
You the one that the facilities was jacked up. You the one that don't want to put. Of all the owners to say that,
he should be last.
Yeah, he'd be the last one. He should be the last one to say that. Dude, you done pocket so much money.
Because, owners pocket a 14% increase every year. 14% increase every year. Because any team that has a franchise, they said pretty much all home games, if you have a franchise that's worth anything, sells out all their home games. Like Dallas damn near sells out every home game. Can you imagine how much money is made
Hey, man.
from one game at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium?
They're the Dallas Cowboys. Hold on. This is how crazy it is. They sell them cheap tickets where you got to stand up the whole cotton picking game. And they be packed.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think them seats is like $50. And you don't even have to get a seat.
Hey, man.
And then you can. I heard you buy a hot dog and a drink. That's another $30.
Close to it. It used to be $30. It used to be $30 for parking and what? Before you got in the game, you'd spend almost $60
for parking.
Yeah. That's before you got in the game.
That's before you ever enter the facility.
Yeah. Go on buy some boo. You know, you might have to do the old movie style. Figure out how you let your wife take a big purse.
Yeah.
They don't check the baby bag.
And have it full of snacks.
Yeah. Snickers, KFC.
He said KFC.
Hey, no, because you don't put it in a KFC bag. You bring it in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah, so they can't smell it.
Yeah, you put grandma style. You put it in a Ziploc. Hey, hold on. Why you got hold on? You can't bring no chicken in the game. My baby won't drink milk. It's the only thing my baby will eat. They won't drink milk. And you ain't even got no baby with you. You got the baby. Hey, what baby? The one in my stomach. Oh God! Hey man, but Cincinnati, man, I just right now, Joe Burrows. You get rid of Joe Burrows, Cincinnati is a wash. A quarterback makes a difference, but also a coach that with schemes makes a world of difference.
Yes.
And that's right now. We was talking earlier. All four of these teams that's left in the playoffs has good offensive coordinators and good offensive schemes, and that's what the battle was going to be for. But we're gonna take a quick break here on $2 Sports Talk Show, and we're gonna be right back. I'm physically with P. Rich. I got a father.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
I'ma kill it. Yeah. Yo, say it. I gotta follow that. Yeah, I gotta follow that. Say, yeah, I gotta follow that. Yeah, say, I'm free. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Said I got a father that never leave, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Got me feeling like a kid again when I hit his beat car, remembering everything we did. Total recall. I used to run the streets fast, made it to a creep crawl. Now that me and God as close as pasta and some meat sauce, thinking I can leap off, end up like a seesaw, up and down, round and round, no traction on my feet. beat, y'all. But my father's always there like Constance in some beach bars. So I never ever fear. Demon Slayer, keep off. Father to the fatherless, defenders of the widows. God's holy habitation, I can't even sleep, y'all. Cause I hear my father calling, speaking true. Set me free, light in me, COG, telling me to keep on. DNA of a king, cause that's what he told me. A true hero, wonder God, you can't never fold me. I can, I will be fearless, never lonely. My father's always there to console me and hold me. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Said I got a father that never leave, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go. So ain't no turning back. I had to let you know. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never let me go. Yeah, I got a father that never leave, never leave. Said I got a father that never leave, never let me go.
Let's
so
get
ain't no
it.
turning back. I had to let you know.
Look at the way he saved me, I was crazy, I'm gravy. Yeah, his love is always amazing, don't play me and wavy. Your hater never phase me, off like a grenade. The way that I stay paid, only him that makes a way. He took me from that place.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. That was Mr. P. Rich talking about I Got a Father. Y'all know how we do here on the $2 Sports Talk Show. All right, we got people calling in from LA. They want to talk. They want to talk some football. They calling in from LA. I know they calling in to talk about these raggedy San Francisco 49ers. And we don't discriminate on this show. So we're going to go ahead and allow them to come on here and talk about. Call say where you from and state your name.
Hey, this is Bobby Eaton, y'all. How y'all doing?
Oh, yeah, that's Bobby. He down there in California. He done got his...
I'm out here in California, man. Lovely weather, man. It's about 60-something degrees.
We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that.
Yeah, 60-something degrees, man, with sunshine out, man. And it's just like, wow, man, I'm just feeling great staying in a nice Airbnb. And we just got here, you know what I mean? I'm going to let my family introduce themselves to you. We talking football out here. Hey, my name is Nathaniel Carter. That's Nathaniel right there. Go ahead. Even though I'm in California, I'm going for Philadelphia.
Smart man.
I love the quarterback, and I love the way they play football.
So are you a Philadelphia fan or are you a bandwagon fan? Which one is it?
I'm a Philadelphia fan.
So you're an actual Philadelphia fan. How long you been a Philadelphia fan?
2 minutes.
How long?
How long you been a Philadelphia fan? I've been a Philadelphia fan for quite a while.
Hold on. Time out. What? Hold on. You can't just come on a $2 Sports Talk Show and say quite a while.
We need a number.
Because quite a while could be last week. So how many years you been a Philadelphia fan?
Well, probably about 30 years.
Okay, we'll take that. We'll let you ride with that one. We'll let you ride with that one. So you.
I've only been a fan for 3 days. Hey, this is my other cousin, man, Melvin Durham.
That's not a Philadelphia fan. That's a bandwagon fan.
No, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Okay, we'll hang with that. We can deal with that one.
Yeah. But since 49ers beat us, I'm pulling for Jalen Hurts because he's from Oklahoma.
Okay, so let's get this straight. Let's get this straight. You're not pulling for Philadelphia. You're pulling for the quarterback.
Thank you.
Okay, that's different. We can deal with that. We can rock with that. Because if you said you was pulling up Philadelphia, we taking your Dallas Cowboy card.
Oh, okay. Well, you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Cause
correct.
Yeah, because you can't be a Dallas Cowboy fan and cheer for Philadelphia. That
don't work.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah, Jeremiah. So, hey, tell all the fans, man, out there in the community, we having a ball, man. You know what I mean? I hope the weather gets better for you out there at T-Town in our hometown, you know. And, hey, we got some sports fans right up in here.
Hey, thank you for listening to $2 Sports Talk Show every Tuesday. Hey, you're going to have a good time when you listen to the show because we're going to act silly. So keep listening to the show. And hey, we take phone calls every Tuesday.
I know, every Tuesday, $2 Sports Talk in the house.
Even from raggedy Philadelphia fans. All right. Thank y'all for calling in. We appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you later, man.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
That was Mr. Bobby Eaton. That's the head honcho of here at KBOB 89.9 FM. Okay, so before we go off here, you know, because we have an abbreviated show today, we got to talk about these games. Y'all say, well, why y'all didn't mention the Philadelphia New York Giants game? For what? Then y'all might say, why y'all didn't mention the Jacksonville Kansas City game? For what? The only good thing about that game was that Patrick Mahomes got hurt, so you're trying to figure out if he's going to be healthy had that high ankle sprain, whether he's going to be healthy or not, because the other game is not even worth mentioning. We already knew Philadelphia's going to be New York Giants. True. We already knew that Jones came back to earth. Yeah. We already knew that Kansas City was going to be Jacksonville. So what's the point? We knew what the outcome of those games was going to be.
True.
So it's time to talk about the games this week. You got San Francisco 49. No, let's start with the Kansas City Cincinnati game. You got Joe Burrows, Patrick Mahomes. It's so many dynamics to this game this week. You have whether Burrows is going to be the new number one if he beat Patrick Mahomes for the fourth time. Is he the new number one QB in NFL? Then you have whether what Patrick Mahomes is going to do, whether that ankle is going to be healthy enough for him to do what Patrick Mahomes do. So you have so many dynamics. Is Chris Jones going to be able to get to Joe Burrows? And is he going to rattle him? You know, it's so many different dynamics to this. What do you think is supposed to happen this week, yo?
I think it's going to be probably. Hopefully, if it holds up to par of what they're having, it's going to be a classic show of two great quarterbacks in the prime of their career, laying it all on the line, trying to get to the Super Bowl. So hopefully that's what we'll get. But this is a pick'em game, because you got Joku against Magic Pat. So I'm gonna have to go with Magic Pat. But the receivers, if you do the Bengals receivers against Kansas City's receivers, you got to go with the Bengals receivers. Am I correct?
All day long.
Okay.
All day long.
Okay, but then you got offensive line. You got to go with Kansas City's offensive line because 3 of Cincinnati's offensive line is hurt. And then you got defense. Whose defense are you going to really count on to get a stop when needed?
Ooh.
I'm going with Kansas City's defense.
Why?
Because I think Jones is a veteran, and he's going to find a way to make his mark and imprint on the game. And that's going to be able to get to Joe Cool and put him on the ground. So for those factors, I'm saying Kansas City by 6. It ain't going to be no blowout. Kansas City by 6 because of the defense.
So even with a hurt Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes is going to get treatment on that high ankle sprain every day until Sunday, just depending on how much pressure. But does he really need his leg to make all his throws? Some probably, but a lot of it's arm talent. And I think he has plenty of it. So he might be hindered by it, but I still think he's going to go out there and put it all on the line because that's what kind of guy he is. And he's trying to create a legacy. And this is one of these legacy games. He's facing an opponent that he hasn't beaten. The last 3 out of 4 times he hasn't beat this team?
No. Last 3 times they played, the Bengals has won.
Right. So Patrick Mahomes is going to try to make a statement that he is the man right now.
Well, the thing I've been saying, it's not the offense. Each game, these past 3 games where Burrows has played Kansas City and they won, the score was 27-24 Cincinnati, 27-24 again Cincinnati in overtime, 34-31 Cincinnati. So the offense has been doing what they've been doing.
So it's just a play of their
is one play after is whichever way the ball turn, whichever way defense give up that big play. It's been the offense have been doing what they do. Can Kansas City
get stops?
Stop Cincinnati enough to win the game? What will now? So, and because of the high ankle sprain, you ask yourself: is Cincinnati going to bring more blitzes against Patrick Mahomes because he can't run, he can't move?
But that's not a good ordeal. I think if I'm correct, during the blitz, I think Patrick Mahomes is number 1 in passing efficiency against the blitz. So blitzing Patrick Mahomes is really not a smart move.
See, but that's a healthy P. Mahomes. That's a healthy Patrick Mahomes. This is not a healthy Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, I believe he's been getting treatment probably on that ankle 24/7 at home and in the facility.
Yeah.
He's been getting treatment. But as we know, I don't care how much treatment that you get, they probably going to shoot him up. He probably going to get some kind of painkiller on Sunday. And it's a late game too. It's cold. It's going to be cold in Kansas City. So that means that ankle is going to be a little bit more tight. So it's going to be a different game. We're going to see. Now, Patrick Mahomes has an element of the run game that people don't give enough credit to the run aspect of Patrick Mahomes' game. That run aspect is always a threat. And because he's hobbled, that takes away that run aspect. So now, are you going to have him more in shotgun, where he's going to play mostly shotgun, where he ain't got to drop back as far? This is going to be very. I wish Patrick Mahomes was 100%.
But that's when you have Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy to help come up with a set of plays to see where Patrick Mahomes is at. Because remember, if he's not going to be as mobile, then Andy Reid's going to make some adjustments on his play calling. And he's a master play caller. So I think they're going to have a different script than we've seen thus far this season, or because I'm pretty sure Andy Reid has something in his bag that he's going to pull out to help Patrick Mahomes with that ankle, where he doesn't have to rely on that ankle.
But is that I think the running game is going to help. They're going to have to rely more on their running game. Pacheco is going to have to run the ball better this week. He's going to have to run the ball, and he's been improving each week with that run game. It like I said, even with and it's crazy because even with Mahomes being hurt, you still sitting there wondering, like, how they going to stop him? You know, most players hurt. You ain't thinking about how you're going to stop him. Jalen hurt his shoulder, and they ain't thinking about how they going to stop Jalen. They saying, hey, if he can't run the ball, he done for. Most players, when they hurt and they can't run, you ain't worried about them. Mahomes, this joker hurt, and you still sitting there wondering, like, how you going to stop him? What do you need to do?
He's still a factor. So I got Kansas City by 6. What you got, Drone?
I did my big dog picks. You know I can't let it out. Okay. I get my big dog pick. But but I do think Kansas City is going to be a good game. But if I'm Cincinnati, I'm hitting at them ankles. I'm hitting every time we tackle Mahomes, it's going to be about 4 of us fall on him, and somebody's going to be pinching that ankle. Hey, man, that's football. Well, we're telling our defense, if we get Mahomes on the ground, we need about 4 of us to tackle him. and one of us is gonna be pinching that ankle every time. We ain't trying to hurt him. We're just trying to make a little bit of pain that's gonna make it harder to run with that ankle.
Well, we'll see.
Hey man, that's just how are the refs gonna call this game? That's the question. How are the refs going to call this game?
Are they gonna let them play, or are they gonna call it tight?
If someone tackled Mahomes by the ankle in the pocket, are they gonna call a personal foul?
I don't know. Depends on how. Does he hit him with the helmet? It just depends. You can't really.
But you can hit him with the shoulder, and you hit the ankles. They calling a personal foul on you. Talking about roughing the passer. So are they going to allow them to hit him at the ankles?
Probably not. I'm just going to be honest. You're talking about one of the faces of the league. I don't know.
So could Mahomes being hurt be an advantage? Could it be an advantage when it comes to the refs?
Might be. Because I'm pretty sure that it's pretty evident that he's hurt. So
yeah, it's evident that he hurt. But is that injury going to be an advantage when it comes to the refs? It's a good chess match. Like I said, T. Higgins done got better.
Yes.
When Chase was out,
Higgins stepped up,
and he's still been stepping up. So it's supposed to be.
It's gonna be a close ball game.
It's supposed to be interesting. You know, you could get Cincinnati. Cincinnati got one of the top 5 defenses in the game.
Okay.
So
we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be very. This game here is gonna be very intriguing.
And it's the last game.
Yeah, last game of the night.
Yeah,
it's gonna be very intriguing on how this. So that means it's gonna be colder.
Yes,
it's gonna be colder at night
in Kansas City.
Let me see what this weather gonna be like down there in Kansas City this weekend. Kansas City, here we come. It's going to be, let me see, 10-day forecast. Ooh, it's not going to be too bad, man.
Yeah, because I think this weekend.
Oh, it's going to be 23 degrees.
Oh.
So by kickoff, it's supposed to be 22. By kickoff. So it's not going to be raining. It's not going to be snowing. It's just going to be cold.
Cold. Probably with a wind chill in the team.
Which is good for both teams. Because both teams play in cold weather.
And they both play outside.
And you don't have the snow that's going to affect the running of the players, running of the receivers. It's not going to affect the routes. Only thing it might do is make that ball a little bit colder and harder to throw. But other than that, nothing.
Good.
So it's going to be a good game. All right, we got game number 2. San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. We say put on your media hat. Put on your media hat because I got the fan mode. Because I don't get out the fan mode, I'm gonna talk crazy about both these raggedy teams. So I got bad Jeremiah, bad. See, I said bad raggedy. See, I ain't supposed to call them raggedy teams, man. You're supposed to help me out, man.
Hey, bro, I can't do nothing about what your mouth say about these teams.
I can't. I'm media. I ain't supposed to say raggedy teams, man. So I gotta. Oh, woosah. I gotta pull it in. It in.
Well, let me start.
Okay, go ahead and go. While I'm pulling it in, you go ahead and start. Go, because I got to pull it in real quick.
Okay, we got San Francisco.
See, it's hard. You had to stop for a minute. You was about to say.
Yeah, and then you got the Eagles. You got Philadelphia. Okay, let's look at the quarterbacks. We got Brock Purdy, Jalen. That's a no-brainer. Is Jalen. Okay, receivers. You got Debo. You got Kittles. Then you have Devontae Smith. And you have A.J. Brown.
You got Dallas Goedert.
And you got Dallas Goedert. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a hard one to decipher. I think they're pretty much about the same. Maybe the X factor is Jalen.
Hold on, time out. See, now you get. Hold on. AJ Brown, Smith, and Goddard. Then you got Debo, Ayuk,
and Kittle.
I think Smith is a little bit is ahead of Ayuk.
Yes.
So I would give the edge
to.
I don't know, because with Kittle
makes up a lot.
Dallas, I give him. I say he's about a 7. Kittle is more of a 9 or a 10.
AJ Brown's a what?
AJ Brown a 10.
Okay. With Debo Samuel?
10. Because he can run the ball plus receive, and it's hard to get the joker down. He's a 10.
Okay. So you got 2 10s. You said Devontae Smith is
about an 8 or a 9.
Okay. So
and Ayuk is about a 7.
Okay, so AJ Brown's a 10. Devontae Smith is an 8 or a 9. And then their tight end is a what?
Dallas Goedert is about 7.
A 7. So that means
it's pretty much even. You know, Dallas, Philly might have them on my scale, maybe a little bit, maybe just a tad bit better. It ain't a lot.
So they pretty much wash each other out.
Okay. Running back, you have Sanders
against
McCaffrey. And I think they pretty much watch. This is going to come down to quarterback play. I think the better offensive line is with Philly.
Okay.
This is going to come down to quarterback play. I think front 7. I think Philly front 7, and Philly's front 7
and San
Francisco front 7. They wash each other out.
Okay.
It's going to come down to quarterback play against secondary.
Okay.
That's what it's going to come down to. Which quarterback is going to have better quarterback play? And I was watching NFL Live today.
Okay.
And they broke down the offense of Philadelphia. And they had one play. And this one play had 4 different options off of it that you got to decide what you're going to take away. And what happens is what you normally would take away, if you take that away, it's going to open up the other option. So it's going to be a battle between defensive coordinators. It's going to be a battle between DeMeco Ryan and the defense coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. Which one is going to be able to scheme the best to offset what these offenses do? Because Shanahan is the same way. One set might have 4 or 5 different plays off of it.
Right.
And they might come up and line up differently. And they might go in motion. This is the crazy thing about Shanahan's offense. They might go in motion 5, 6 different ways on this one set. It's the same play. and they run the same exact play. But the different motions are different, but the play is not. So because of the different types of motions and who go in motion, you think it's a different play, and it's not.
Well, it's really to see motion is to see how you're going to react to the new setup.
See, but their motion is not though. Their motion is to disguise whatever play they running, or whether you think it's the same play they running, whether you think it's a different play or what. And once you and say they might take McCaffrey and Ayuk and put them in motion and then bring another one back in motion, but it's the same set and you think it's a different play. It is what Shanahan does and what the offensive coordinator for Philadelphia does on offensive schemes, it's second to none, man. It's second to none. It is. You have to really. These defensive coordinators are going to have to really be on top of their game.
Well, we'll find out. I am going to pick Philly by 7. So that means my Super Bowl is going to be Kansas City versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's not bad. I will go. I think either with Cincinnati or Kansas City against Philly.
It's going to be
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be, like I said, these last 4 teams, the offensive schemes are all world.
Yeah.
Dallas offense, Kellen Moore, and I know I'm going back to Dallas, but Kellen Moore, he don't have no.
He's not creative enough.
He cannot touch the offensive schemes
of any of these four teams. Yeah.
But the thing about Dallas, if Dallas just do what they do and stop trying to make Dak a straight pocket quarterback,
we might have something.
And so, it's gonna be an interesting week of football.
Yes.
A very interesting week of football. And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to get it. We got 10 more minutes. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk just a little bit of NBA, just a little bit of NBA on the $2 Sports Talk Show.
Been through the fire, yeah, been through the rain. Been through some days where I only feel pain. And all of them things get me going insane. But all I really know is that I need you, I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know. You changed the things in my life that didn't seem right. Made the sink, but with you we only take flight. Had to change the way I think, that's where we start the fight. You should've heard the way I battled just the other night. It feels like I've been down more than up, man. But every time that I'm feeling down, you come around and you step in, and I step down off my high horse. Who else but my Lord? Can't feel the seas and form the land, feel the void and create, man. I've laid down and time to take a stand. I need to fight, it was instilled in me from a young man. God had a plan, it's fulfilled in me when I follow him to the promised land. We walking hand in hand, I put that on my life with no fear. I had a vision problem, now it's all clear. Yeah, it's all clear. Been through the fire, yeah, been through the rain. Been through some days where I only feel pain. And all of them things get me going insane. But all I really know is that I need you, I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know I need you. Yeah, I need you, all I know.
Where I'm from, the slums, the bottom, the only way up. Counted all lost, dumb, hung with my savior. Deny him, he also will deny us. Last breath, give up the ghost like Ananias. It's being lacking, pass straight like yakking. Straight together exactly the way God intended. Matter of fact, we all brothers before we knew it. Different veins, same blood running through it, congruent, harmony, symphony together. With Jesus on the boat, you can storm the weather. Sever back connections, I can love you from a distance. Binding from the truth, your pupils been tinted. Repentance, kingdom of heaven at hand. Built on the rock, not on quicksand. Stand tall, giant, firm in the word.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show. That's Mr. Trinity Trey. All I need, y'all know how we do. That's the one that does our intro and everything we do here. Hey, we got one coming for you after later on after the football grade start. That's gonna be just fire. Y'all know we come with that fire intro. All right, yo, let's talk a little bit about basketball, the NBA. Football season is ending. We just go hard and heavy in the NBA. Right now, you got the Celtics number one in the East, and in the West, you have the West. You got the Denver Nuggets in the West at number one. I think after the All-Star break, you got the NBA trade deadline that's supposed to happen. I think a lot of teams are going to be making moves. LA made a move yesterday. They picked up a shooter, which that's what they need. I know you hate LA Lakers, but like I tell you, we got to get out our fan mode and let's go into the media mode. LA picking up a shooter. What does that do for them?
Helps them spread the floor. Gives LeBron someone else to kick to when he drives and gets doubled. So it should help them. And him being a 40% 3-point shooter means he's gonna knock him down if he's open.
Yeah, and I think right now the rumor is they say Phoenix is shopping CP3, trying to figure out where he's gonna go. I like CP3 going back to the Clippers. I think CP3 back with the Clippers with Paul George because they need a floor general. But I think what they said they talking about Powell and Covington going to Phoenix. That's what they was talking about when I was listening to the radio and stuff today. Talking about Powell and Covington going back to Phoenix, going to Phoenix. But I think you have to either add John Wall or Reggie Jackson in a trade like that to bring CP3 over. Them three guards like that is not going to work. You gotta put one of them in the trade. But I like CP3 if he went back to the Clippers. What you think?
Well, wherever CP3 goes is going to be especially helpful when it comes to playoffs. But how much? The only thing I have to say about CP3 is that he always gets injured.
Well, he just now coming back off injury again.
But it seems like when it comes playoff time and you really need him to be at his best, he gets hurt. So that's my only thing about CP3. Other than that, he's a gamer. He's a good floor general. He's a pretty much a coach on the floor. He's going to put you in the right situations. He's going to put you in the right defensive situations. But is he going to be healthy enough to help you down the stretch run in the playoffs when you really need him to be A1?
I think he will. I think if he went to, cause I don't really see anybody that's really a playoff contender where CP3 can go. There's not too many teams because he not fit to go to the Lakers.
No.
Unless they fit to get rid of
Russell.
No, I would not. If I'm the Lakers, I'm not getting rid of Russell. I'm sorry. You got him where you want him now. He's coming off the bench right now. Russell Westbrook to me is the sixth man of the year.
Okay.
The way he's been playing, to me, he's the sixth man of the year. He accepted what Darvin Ham did, and he has played that role like a champ. And he has been balling. I think he has been the difference maker with the Lakers right now. The Lakers right now, they're tied for 12th. They're 22-25. They play the Clippers tonight, which I think is going to be a good game if everybody play. Everybody's doing this load management stuff, so you never know who's going to play.
Yeah.
I look at the Thunder. When the Thunder right now are tied with Who ever thought that the Thunder be tied with Golden State Warriors right before All-Star break for that 10th spot in the NBA?
So that means playing game. So that means the Thunder would actually be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're spot 11.
Okay.
They tie. The Golden State is ahead of them, but they have the same record.
Okay, because the Thunder has won their last 7 out of 8 games.
Who ever thought? But let's be truthful. A lot of times, if the Thunder winning, the star is not there. But who cares? I'm winning.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Right.
So if you want to rest your players and I win and they help me move up in the standings, oh boy, thank you for the Christmas present. I'm sorry. But you with the team that they have, and SGA has been balling his behind off. This joker is averaging probably 30-something points a game.
Yeah.
He has been balling.
Yeah. He's been putting in that work. And they're looking real good. But the West is kind of incredible. Last year, two of the teams that's in the top 5 were in the bottom half of the season last year. Sacramento is number 3, and Denver is number 1.
And Mike Brown is right now. If they gave out award at the All-Star break, Mike Brown would be my coach of the year.
For Sacramento.
He'll be my coach of the year. For what he has done for this team. Now, don't get me wrong. This is what I'm hating about the NBA right now. Nobody playing no freaking defense. It's ridiculous. We having an all-star game every night. Every night you got some teams scoring 120, 130 points. Every night. That is asinine. That is crazy.
Well, it seems like they're trying to outscore you instead of actually stop you.
And come playoffs, you ain't gonna be able to do that.
Well, then I think that's when defenses are actually going to come into effect. But right now, it seems like it's who can put up the most points.
Hey, man. Milwaukee Bucks last night. Middleton came back last night. They scored 150, dog. 150.
Which is incredible. That's really an all-star type score.
150, man.
And this is regular season.
They scored 150. Middleton came back last night. That was his first night back. This was the score was. They played Detroit Pistons. 130
to
150 to 130.
Yeah, they beat them by 20.
But Detroit scored 130.
Yeah.
Where's the defense?
I don't think they play none. They don't play none.
It's ridiculous.
So the top 5 in the East is who? Boston,
Philly, Milwaukee,
Miami,
Brooklyn, and Cleveland. That's top 5.
Okay.
That's top 5. So the King here's score last night, man. The Kings won 133 to 100.
Who they beat?
The Memphis Grizzlies.
Really?
Yeah, Ja didn't play.
Okay. I was about to say.
But 133, man.
Yeah, that's
Portland Trail Blazers won 147 to 127 against San Antonio. 147.
Almost 150.
Utah Jazz won 120 to 102. Bulls won 111 to 100. You almost say, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing wrong? Because y'all ain't scoring 120, 130 points.
They might have slowed down and actually let some of the clock wear out at the end of the game.
The Houston's Bottle Rockets, because I ain't can't call them Rockets, because Rockets be blasting out. The Bottle Rockets, 119 points. Minnesota Timberwolves got 114. Right now, that Rudy Gobert trade is the worst trade that ever was because Rudy Gobert ain't doing nothing. The Orlando Magic won 113-98.
Yes.
Even when the Thunder played the Celtics, they scored over 130.
Yes.
Where's the defense, man? This is ridiculous.
I don't think they play any defense anymore. I think it's who can outscore. Because anytime you can put up 80 points in the first half, something's wrong.
Hey man, yeah, it's something wrong, but hey, it ain't nothing wrong. We sorry. We gonna leave it. We shutting it off early tonight. Yeah. We're gonna be back in full effect next Tuesday, and we're gonna be talking about these NFL championship games, and we're gonna talk more about NBA next week. So make sure you tune in.
Yeah.
Same time, same place. Go to our YouTube channel. Follow us on YouTube. Like our YouTube page. Subscribe to our YouTube. Go follow us on Facebook on the $2 Sports Talk Show page. Go to our Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. Hey, we on social media. Follow us. I'm telling you, go follow us, like us, share, let people know about us.
Yeah.
Go to the KBOB 89.9 FM page and go like that page. You can find us, KBOB899.com. All the shows, $2 sports talk shows on there. Thank y'all for listening.
Thank you.
You bark at us.
We bark back.